Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me here for our second Toronto Liftoff Film Festival voting roundup. We are almost at our midpoint, 2 weeks into our month-long festival, and it's been very exciting. There's been so much engagement from all over the globe, and it's been very exciting for us to see. So, without further ado, I'm going to head on to our voting roundup. But what we're actually going to kick off first with is a little look at the Liftoff Showcase Extravaganza 2020. Now, this was a big bonanza full of different genres. As you see there, we had our horror, comedy, sci-fi films screening, as well as all sorts of different showcases that we run here at Pinewood Studios when we're able to have guests here on the lot. COVID excusing. So we have the animators showcase. We had lots of amazing animations, short films, cinematography, music videos, web series, first time filmmakers, and short film. It was fantastic. So we had 4 programs running for the week, and that had 760 viewers in total across those 4 programs. It was amazing. So thank you so much to all of you who participated in that. But now it is my pleasure to be able to announce our winning film. So this was from the audience choice selection that got migrated to the second round, and the internal judges chose their winner. I don't have Natalie with me today to do a drum roll, so I will just get on and show that the winner was Forest, directed by Dermot Burns. So this was an Irish film. Forest is an experimental short film rendered using real-time graphics. Through contrasting a vibrant virtual paradise with dark reality, the film reflects upon humanity's ignorance of their destructive nature on Earth, the innocence of youth, and the indifference of adulthood. This was a stunning film. We say it all the time, we love animation here at Liftoff, but this really was beautiful. So Forest will be screening with us at an upcoming live Liftoff Film Festival. Details will follow for Dermot shortly. But yes, a huge congratulations. But that's not all. We have lots of finalists from the 4 programmes as well. And here we go. They are Dimensions, Florian, Iron City 1978, Journey, Just Another Angry Black Woman, Lamia, Ukulele Season 1, Meat, Autocrat, Playgrounds, Restart, Rustle of Winter Spice, Starlight, The Escape Room, The Memory of Water, To You, To Bed, Untie Me, and Watching Time. All amazing. Huge congratulations. There's such a nice mixture in there as well from all different of the showcases, which has worked out nicely. All of these filmmakers will be receiving free intermediate Liftoff membership with us for 1 year. All the details of how to sign up for that will be coming in an email to you very shortly, as soon as this stream is over. But again, a huge congratulations. And thank you so much to everyone who participated in that festival and made it a really exciting one. I hope you all got to see such a nice variation of films over that week. But congratulations again to all finalists, and of course our winning film, Forest. But now then, on to our second live voting roundup of the Toronto Liftoff Film Festival. I should say, if anybody's watching this and you've got any questions, do just fire them away in the live chat. I'll be keeping my eye on it here and will answer any of your questions. But for now, let's get on with the roundup. So, as you know, this festival is screening for the entire month of August. As I said, we're at our midpoint, so we've still got plenty of time for people to be watching and enjoying those films and getting the votes in. Exclusively on Vimeo On Demand, 4 programmes with 333 films. A nice round number there. As I said, this is exclusively on Vimeo Demand, ahead of the network round, which is where the audience choice and the jury's choice are then promoted. Just going to give you a little look now at our trailer, just to remind people of the voting process. Again, if we've got any questions about this, don't hesitate to ask.
Our online festivals are designed to bring much-needed new audiences to true indie film with a fair voting process that provides valuable insight for filmmakers. The winning film will receive an official selection to an upcoming Liftoff Film Festival. To vote, please write "voted" along with 2 titles of the films you're choosing. Then, click the link within the Vimeo description on the festival page. This will open in a new tab where you can validate your votes and give feedback to the filmmakers. Confirm you have purchased the online festival. Enter your Vimeo username. Vote for your first and second favourite films from the programme. Insert your comments on your 2 favourite films. You must complete both voting processes for your votes to be counted. Filmmakers will receive daily updates on the festivals, and winners and finalists will be announced live on our YouTube channel. Thank you for participating in the Liftoff Film Festival and supporting true indie film.
So there we go. That's just a little reminder of the voting process. Just want to say hi to Edalberto, who's in the chat room there, saying congratulations to the winners. And thank you for joining us. We interviewed Edalberto a few weeks back, so do check out that interview. It was great to speak with him and hear about all his exciting projects. Okay then, so let's take a look at the prizes. So we will have 2 audience choice, as aforementioned, and 2 jury selections from each of the 4 programmes. These will be migrated to our network round, which is exclusively for our Liftoff network members. So from here, this is where members as well as internal judges vote on the films, and then the winners from that will receive a live screening at Toronto Liftoff Film Festival 2021. There are also season award nominations up for grabs. This is also one of our very exciting elements of the Liftoff year. Our red carpet black tie award ceremony held here at Pinewood in the beautiful Heverden Hall. We've got all sorts of nominations up for grabs there, all sorts of different departments, as well as best short, best feature, documentary, acting. We cover everything, as you can see there, and those are all up for grabs. Just before we start the voting roundup then, this is just to say that the stats and everything that are about to follow are based on the festival as of 11 a.m. today, so that things could have changed already. But more importantly, this is also the votes that have followed the procedure as outlined in the video that you just watched, as well as what's said on the Vimeo pages. So that's people who have voted on the comment wall, and then they've gone and filled out the online voting form as well. So that's just to keep everything nice and uniform and fair and get people engaging in each other's work as much as possible. Hi Rakesh, who says congratulations to the winner and finalists. Thank you for joining us. So here we go then. Let's start with our Innovators Shorts programme. So Innovators currently has a huge 132 viewers across 14 countries. So far 67 votes have been placed. So currently in top poll then on Innovators is Strictly for the Birds on a huge 17 votes. Very closely followed by Avernus on 16 votes. And The Peaceful Revolution is on 10 votes. Just to say, today we're looking at the films in the top position, but also big movers, films that have seen a big shift over the last 6 days. So these aren't necessarily films 1, 2 and 3 on each of the pages. We want to give shout outs to as many of you as possible. So then, the film in top position on Innovators, Strictly for the Birds, a Canadian film here directed by Tess Degenstein. A look at the absurdity and alienation of contemporary life through a magic realist lens. Our lead, Tessa, lives in a world where apps can perform literal magic, humans can be animals, and exorcisms are an Uber ride away. What an exciting logline there. And cool poster as well. Definitely makes me want to check it out. So if you haven't already, go and watch this on Innovators. Avernus there, a UK film directed by Simon Ross. Successful businessman and golden boy Jack Wells is unscrupulous, immoral, and will stop at nothing to get what he wants. Along the way, he has made many enemies, and today they're out for revenge. Very cool. So that was Avernus. 1 vote behind. Tests are there on 16 votes. And The Peaceful Revolution, directed by Ed Munter from the USA. The Peaceful Revolution is a 12-part music-driven series that explores our current cultural landscape, offering new perspectives and empowering sparks of inspiration. Nice. So congratulations to all 3 of those films who are doing very well in the votes this week on Innovators. So now we'll look at Pioneers. So Pioneers is being watched by 79 of you at the moment, but from 17 countries, 44 of you have already chosen your 2 favourites. And at the moment, that puts A Cat Tale at top of the list on 13 votes. Exposure and Lost Dogs both got lots of votes this week, both on 4. So, A Cat Tale, which was also top last week, I remember, directed by Phil Scapasi from the USA. Gabe, a live and let surf dude, is hired for a cat-sitting gig that takes an unexpected turn. And look at that poster. Lots of fun things going on there. Exposure, directed by Kyle Hartford. A photographer must finish the last roll of 35mm photographic film left on Earth. Very cool. So Exposure's currently on 4 votes. Very simple but effective poster there. And Lost Dogs, also on 4 votes, directed by Joshua Makawa from Canada. Emmett searches for his son's lost dog. Oh, it's definitely one I would check out, although it might make me sad, I don't know. Okay, on to our emerging talent, which has got a staggering 176 viewers, spread across 16 countries. 81 votes have come in so far, but there's still plenty of time. So in top position, we've got A Journey for Virtue on 12 votes. Very closely followed again, often the votes are so close it's exciting, is Kidney on 11. And The Paradox got lots of votes this week as well, currently sitting on 8. So A Journey for Virtue, directed by Aidan Scrimger. So we interviewed Aidan on Tuesday as part of our Toronto filmmaker interviews. And it was really cool hearing about this project and what he's got in the pipeline. So do check that interview out. A man troubled by his demons finds a path toward a new state of mind. Whether it's for better or worse, he will have to take that step and find out on his own. And Kidney, directed by Brent Tyroa. Speaking of interviews, we're going to have Brent on Tuesday. So I really look forward to talking to Brent, hearing more about this project and his career in general. But at the moment, Kidney is in second place on the emerging talents. So against all odds, a mother finds a kidney match for her daughter. There's a big problem. There we go. And The Paradox, another Canadian film directed by Dylan Reed. The Paradox is a dark drama that revolves around the power of relationships and shows how they can shape who we are, for better or worse. And I know we spoke about this poster last week. Very cool. And so, last but not least, we have our features program, our trendsetters. Again, huge figures here. We've got 178 of you watching these features. And in your daily school emails, you might be seeing some of the total of playthroughs that we show you. And it's staggering. That is so many hours of indie film being watched, especially, of course, on our features program. So it's just great to see. And from 22 countries. So this is the most diverse audience we've got at the moment. So we've got two films here in joint first place at the moment. So we've got Surrealia, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, 6 Years in Search of Sanity, and Nobody Famous, both there on 19 votes. Lots of votes this week to Up a Story, On the Road to Wellbeing on 6 votes. So Surrealia, 6 Years in Search of Sanity, directed by Lisa Dunn. This is a UK film. Vidya Heisel is an inspiring entrepreneur and visionary with big dreams. The film follows her rocky and fascinating journey to create Surrealia, an unsurpassed centre for yoga in the heart of the Andalusian countryside, the development of which presents her with some ethically difficult choices between her business and her values. There we go. And that's tying with Nobody Famous, directed by Elizabeth Alstrom. Nobody Famous is a music documentary based on teenage 60s folk singer Susan Taylor, who found commercial success with musician singer-songwriter trio the Pozo Seco Singers. While fellow member Don Williams went on to become one of the most successful country music artists of the 20th century, Susan shielded away from fame and fortune, instead choosing to go where the folk wind blows, embracing her own path, her own unique artistry, and her own individual identity in the process. Nice. Love a music doc. And then finally we have Up a Story, On the Road to Wellbeing, an Italian film directed by Alessandra Pedrotti Catoni. In today's world, over 10% of the global population suffers from mental health problems. The long-term collaboration, started in the 1980s, between the most brilliant modern neuroscientists and His Holiness the Dalai Lama with other Tibetan scholars, had brought to the discovery of the incredible potential of the human mind and how we can train to improve our mental well-being. That sounds fascinating and definitely something that everybody should have a look at. So that draws to a conclusion our voting roundup 2 for the Toronto Liftoff Film Festival. There is still plenty of time, as I kept saying, for everyone to enjoy these films. So if there's anything there that caught your eye, do take a look. But for all filmmakers out there who are looking to launch careers, here we are. We have our professional membership here at Liftoff for $189 a year. This includes a number of different features, some of them which are written there, including free submissions to our 26 different festivals and showcases. We do career advice sessions. We have jobs dashboards. We represent films at all the major film markets. We can provide things like production support and advice. All sorts, really. So do check it out at liftoff.network/membership. And as always, just a huge thank you to all of you who are taking the time to watch these programs, supporting new talent, true indie talent that we all know so deserves a platform, but sometimes just doesn't get seen as much as it truly deserves. So thank you for being a part of us trying to change that. We appreciate it and hope you're enjoying it. So just a little mention of what's coming up next week. We have got our Liftoff Sessions August 2020, which goes live on Sunday at 10 p.m. BST. A huge collection. We've got 9 programs for you to choose from and enjoy there, including 1 features and 8 shorts. And on Tuesday, as mentioned, we have got our second set of Toronto Liftoff filmmaker interviews. So we'll have 3 new filmmakers for you who are all participating and screening in the Toronto Festival, discussing their previous projects, future dreams. And this is something that we really love doing because it's just the best way to learn. We've learned so much from listening and following our different filmmakers' journeys. So yeah, please do join us for it. It's going to be good. Have a lovely weekend and enjoy a weekend of indie film watching. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.